Hello and welcome to this video. In this video I'm gonna show you a little bit what I've got of tools and other stuff before I get the printer. I've been setting up this studio area here in my living room. I got this table from IKEA. It's a solid board table with adjustable feet. I can make the height a little bit up and down and have adjusted it to my size. I also got this mic here. It's a LD Systems D1014 USB mic. I had a little bit of trouble with it in the beginning. Volume was very low and I barely could hear anything, and I had to remove the drivers that the Windows 10 installed and revert back to Windows Microsoft drivers, and then everything was working correctly. Then I got this camera I'm looking into now. It's a Logitech 1080p webcam 900 Pro series. Here's one of my cats. He's very curious about everything. I have 3 cats and they are going to be a problem with this 3D printing business of mine, because I'll get hair everywhere. They will probably come and go in the video stream when they see fit, because I can't control my cats. Yeah, but I wanted to show you a little bit about what I've done. This area here is just a part of my living room, and there's a window behind me, and I have this paper background that I dropped down from the ceiling. It's a huge roll of paper that I dropped down because there's a window behind me, and that would not work very well with the video. Then I got 2 very bright LED lights from a local hardware store. I also have a white umbrella in front of those, so I get rather soft lighting here. Currently I only have one stand for the 2 lights, so they are both behind the same umbrella. I might at some point get a new stand and move the other light over here, so maybe the shadows will be a little bit better, but I think it's fairly quite well lit, the table. I was trying to make a video just before I put up the umbrella, and the lights were blinding me, so I couldn't use it without the umbrella. Yeah, so that's my setup. I want to show you some tools I've got. The first tool I got actually was this calipers. It's a digital calipers that I'll use during the build of the Prusa i3 Mark IIs printer I'm ordering. I'll also use it to measure out something I want to model at a later time. I've already started to use Fusion 360 and have been modeling a few things, and in my intro video for the channel I showed a few things I've been doing. Then I got a set of files. It's different shapes, L shape, square and round shapes, and it was a set, except this one here, this I had earlier, so I got those. I also got a tool like this to get a print out of the bed. It's very sharp edge, so I have to be careful with this not to damage the heat bed. Then I got this scraper here to remove prints also, and then I picked up a set of those. It was a set of 4 different scrapers that I'm going to use. Here's another cat, and then the third one will probably show up at some time. Got those. I got this ruler to measure out the y-axis and the feet of the printer when I'm assembling to make sure it's square. It's good to measure the distance between the rods and the fixtures. So I got this. Also had this. This is just a normal measurement tool, 1 meter long. I'll probably use this if I'm measuring something I want to model. But yeah, I had this in the house. Then also I got this ruler. It's an aluminium ruler that I can put on some surface and cut with a knife along the edge without damaging the ruler. So I have these. This is a knife I was thinking about. I'll probably use those also to clean out prints and supports. Then I had those earlier. It's a side cutter tool like this. I'm not sure of the English word for this. And this plier, nose plier, can use those two to remove supports and get into some things. Maybe during a build I will use this to hold some nuts or something like that. And I have this wire cutter. This I had previously also, and this side cutter. Then I got this knife. There's the simple knife. A pair of scissors, just small scissors. Also got this tool set. It's a multi-pull heads on a screwdriver style. It has all the hex keys and several other smaller screw heads. Yeah, and then I had from my RC car career a few years ago. I was driving a lot of RC racing cars, and here I have hex nuts, screwdrivers that I'll use during the build, because I don't like the L-shape tools that come with a printer. One cat. Then I got this heat measurement tool. This is also from my RC cars. I can use this to measure the heat of the nozzle and heat bed, just to verify if the heat is working correctly. Can use that. Super glue to glue prints together. I got a bag of zip ties. Even though the Prusa has a lot of zip ties shipped, I've been using those to fix lights to the stand, and it's always good to have a lot of zip ties if you're doing something. Yeah, and then I have this GoPro camera. My son owns this actually, and I will probably use this to fix on the bed to do time lapses or build. I'll have to print out a bracket for it, and this is currently just the part of the original case that it comes in. It's a nice desktop stand, so I can use that like this, but I'll probably print out some fixtures to fix it to the bed. Then I got a lock table from IKEA, just a standard lock table that everybody is using to create enclosures for the printer. I want to do an enclosure so my cats won't get into the printer while it's printing, and all their cat hair. And I plan to create this enclosure, and I bought this tube with those ends that I can put through the top of the lock table and feed filament in. I have to create a box for the filament, and I just bought a 2 meter long tube to work this out. I'll probably have maybe 2 or 3 filaments in the same box and feed those to the top of the lock table, and probably start with 2 and figure out the correct length and orientation of everything when I have the printer. So I think I've gone through everything on the table. I also got a set of ball bearings to make fidget spinners with my son. He'll be wanting to print out fidget spinners. Probably his first print will be fidget spinners. I also got this box. It's just a simple toolbox I'll use to store everything in. Actually, I have this in the garage, and I have a few other tools here from my RC car racing, but those are the most likely to be used. I got this reamer to clean out holes. It's a very sharp tool. So I think that's pretty much it. I want to do this video and show you some of the tools I'm trying to prepare when a printer arrives. It's scheduled to arrive after 2.5 weeks from Prusa, and I'm really excited to get the printer, and my son also, and it will be a project between us to model something in Fusion 360 and print it out. So for now I thank you for watching. Have a nice day.